Hey, what's up, y'all? I posted a meme on Facebook this morning that said, if you're not willing to be a foolish beginner, you'll never become a graceful master. Obviously, that's a fairly strong statement, but it's true. You have to start, you have to begin, you have to take a step forward, or you're just not going to experience anything in life. You have to be willing to be a beginner. You have to be willing to look silly, look stupid, to start. Nobody starts at the top. I don't give a shit what it is in life. You will not start at the top. I don't care if it's your career. I don't care if it's working out. I don't care if it's riding a bike. I don't care if it's willing or learning to walk. Remember when we don't remember when we were little kids and learning to walk, but most of us do have kids at this point that watch this. And little kids get up, fall down, look silly, look stupid, but they just keep getting up over and over and over again. Bump their head, get up, get up, get up. Fall down, bump their head, get up, try again. That's how everything starts. Everything. So you have to be willing to look like a fool to do anything. But eventually you start taking steps, and eventually you start learning, and eventually you get better, and eventually your skills develop, and then things improve. And the more you work at something, the more masterful you become, and then everything looks graceful and easy, depending on what it is. You can't place expectations on it. You have to just be willing to just take steps forward and enjoy the process, to enjoy the journey. I speak about that a lot, but that's everything in life. It's key. It's very key. You have to enjoy the process. Enjoy the fact that, hey, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm taking steps each and every day to get to that point. And you have to enjoy each and every step, because each and every step becomes easier and becomes step in the right direction. But you're not going to get anywhere if you're not willing to essentially look foolish starting. And I think that fucks people up. They're so worried about what other people think or what other people are going to say, and that they don't look great doing it from the first time. Well, you're not. Nobody does. Nobody. I don't care what it is. Nobody looks good the first time they do it. Like these stupid videos that I'm doing. I know I don't look that great. I know it's not that great they're not great videos, but I'm taking steps. I'm making progress, and I don't know if I'll ever become masterful, but I sure as shit ain't gonna get masterful if I don't try and attempt and start making video after video after video. My skills will improve, and I'll learn to edit better, and I'll learn how to do all those things. But I'm making steps. That's just a perfect example. I don't give a shit what anybody says about me or what people think about me. Sure, I'm sure there's plenty of people that snicker behind my back. I really don't give a shit. If it was their opinion that I cared about, then I wouldn't be anywhere in life. So, people, be willing to look foolish, and the older you get, I think the more willing you become, because you do start to realize a lot of those things. And humility plays a really big role in all of this. You have to be humble. You have to have a certain level of humility to start anything new. And the older you get, you've started so many different things new that you do understand the process, and you do understand you look stupid, and you're humble. Most of us, we become more humble as we get older, because we learn that it's okay, and we're not here to impress other people. We're here to better ourselves, and always remember that. So I'm going to take this a little bit different direction. I'm going to take this down. I'm going to take this with me and start and do a little segment on. This is playing a role in my life currently right now in a different way, other than the YouTube channel and the other things that I'm doing on social media. But this also plays a role in something else that I'm doing. So come with me. Okay, so where am I taking you? I'm taking you to the garage, of course, because this is playing a role in my life right now in a totally different level. But anyways, take a look around. So this is my new toy that I got. This is a Yamaha R6. Obviously, it's a motorcycle. But the reason I'm showing you this is because this is, for those that don't know, those that have never ridden a motorcycle or don't know much about motorcycles, quite honestly, this machine is a full-on race bike right out of the box, right from the factory. And I'm not just using those words lightly. It truly is a race bike. People take these motorcycles, they take the headlights off of them, take the blinkers off of them, maybe do a few upgrades like exhaust and stuff, and then literally put them on a racetrack. It's a totally different world. It's a completely different world. Okay, so that being said, like I said, I've ridden motorcycles. I rode dirt bikes when I was a kid. I had a Harley. I've never had a sport bike. This is my first sport bike. It's something I've always wanted. I went into it knowing there was going to be a learning curve. I knew that I was going to have to pretty much relearn everything because this is a totally different machine and you have to respect it. The reason I'm telling you this is back to being older and being humble, I've been truly humbled. I don't have a death wish for those who, know what these bikes are capable of. That's not what this is about to me. So, car. So, basically I want to experience new things in life. I want to enjoy life and I want to have fun doing it. I don't want to leave this world without fully enjoying everything. And like I said, it's something I've always wanted to do. So obviously I've been riding a little bit. I got it in winter time, so I haven't got to ride much, but I've essentially gotten out on it quite as much as I possibly can and just practicing. Here's what I'm trying to tell you is I know at this point in my life that I am truly a beginner. I have nothing to prove to anybody. I don't need to go out and try to look like a MotoGP racer. That's just going to get me killed. I have kids and I have a life that I love, that I live for. So I know that I have to be completely humble, swallow my pride, have humility, and understand the fact that I am really a beginner, and it's like learning to ride a bike all over again. And I'm okay with that because I do understand at this point in my life everything I've ever done as far as starting out, working out, and then that became a passion for bodybuilding, a gym owner, personal trainer. We all know where that led. It goes for everything that I've ever done, owning a business. That was scary. I didn't know shit. I didn't know anything. I was an intelligent dude, but I didn't know what I was doing. I took a lot of the hard knocks and I learned a lot of important lessons, but I just kept taking steps forward. Experience, just life experience. This is no different. And I understand that. I understand that I'm a beginner. I'm okay with being a beginner. I'm humble. Like I said, I don't have to prove anything to anybody or show anybody how much of a badass I am. That's not what this is about. So I get out and I ride within my comfort level and I start learning and start taking steps and start, experiencing the bike, understanding the bike, and doing it safely. And this is an example of what is currently going on in my life at 42 years old, is constantly evolving, learning, and understanding, and being humble, and being okay with being a beginner. And I look stupid out there. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you see people on these bikes that have been riding for years, and incredibly skilled riders that are very impressive, and it's cool as hell to watch. But I know I'm not them, and I'm okay with that. I'm not out there to prove anything to them. I know I'll get better. But they started somewhere too. They started looking foolish, and now look at them. So that's the point. You have to be okay with looking foolish and looking stupid. But in a couple years, I won't. I'll never be a MotoGP guy. I'll never be at that level. But I'll get out. I'll be able to ride comfortably and safely, and be able to be more skillful and graceful. I'll look more graceful, just like my post said. So. Whether it comes to working out, any avenue you take in life, I don't care what it is, be okay with being a beginner, be okay with looking foolish, because if you keep trying, you keep pushing, you keep taking steps forward, eventually you're going to look graceful, and eventually you're going to be good at it. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I hope this motivates you and inspires you in some way to take new avenues and try new things and experience new things in life. Please comment down below. Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell so you get notifications of new videos that are posted. Thanks, y'all.